So hello friends, I am Neeraj. Hope you are doing great. So in the previous few sessions, we have already seen about React navigation. So how we can navigate from one screen to other. And there are three types of navigation we already know. The simplest one is stack navigation, and the second one is tab navigation, and there is a drawer navigation. So stack navigation we have already implemented. So like this, like we were able to navigate to contact screen and from about screen also, that is working. And all this stack navigation we had already implemented, and in this session we are going to see about our tab navigation. So in many applications you might have seen some like tab navigation over here, something like home icon is there, a settings, profile, and logout button could be there, and that is fixed actually. So that is called tab navigation, and in this session we are going to implement the tab navigation. So like in our code itself, so in order to implement our stack navigation, we have to install another different library, different package. So likewise for the tab navigation also, we have to install a different library. So we will go to our React navigation website, and this is the package which we need to install to implement our tab navigation. So we'll just copy it out, and we'll open the terminal and simply paste this command and hit enter, and it will install the tab dependency in our dependency tree. So let us give it a few seconds. So yes, so this has been installed, and similarly, like we created this stack variable, and we called this navigator. So all the navigator object that came into this stack variable. So likewise, we have to import this one from our, just like the same one. I mean, this is no much difference from the stack navigation. We simply imported it out, and we will create a, let's say, variable named as tab, and we will call this method, and like this, and what it will do is it will create a tab navigator object, and we are assigning that navigator object into this tab variable. So now we have the tab object. So now we can add the tab navigation. So we can implement it here also, and however, for the sake of clarity, so it is better like we will create a new component. So we'll go with the const and my tab, and again we'll go with arrow function. So, and here in the return statement, we will return the tab navigation. So this is very simple actually. Like we have already access to our tab object. So it is having a few other props, other methods. So we will call navigator object, and here all we have to do is we have to add as many screens we want. So tab.screen, and we will need to give it a name. So just like a name, the first one would be say home, and we also need to provide the component also. So component would be our home component and self closing one, and we will just duplicate it because we want it to at the very bottom. So there could be three tabs. So first one is home, second one is, let's say we'll go with the setting, and we'll also name it setting, and the third one we will name it contact, and we will give it the contact component. Fine. Now our tab is ready, and all we have to do is we have to embed this tab into our app component. So the navigation container can have only one child element, and that could be a navigator. So there cannot be two types of navigator. So now for now we will get rid of, we will just commit it out for now. and we will embed our my tab here and self closing one. And now if we try to see in our app, so we are having this home setting and our contact component. So these tabs are working fine, but this looks to be very, I mean, the text is not visible, so it is very hardly I can see it. So let us try to give it some styling. And in order to give some styling, so there are a couple of there is a prop actually so available with the tab.navigator object, so that is called screen options. So we will have to go with the screen options, and here we can we have to just think of it, try to understand it. This whole is the tab area, so we can give a styling to this tab area. So here we can go with tab, and we can go with the tab bar background, and if we let us try to give it let's say color yellow. Okay, so there looks to be some problem. Screen options, what is wrong here? Let me check. Okay, so maybe it looks like a tab bar style, and here we can pass the maybe first one is position, so we want it to have the absolute position, and here we can provide the background color as red, and let's save it. So now it is fine, and we will give it a font and however we can all this is I mean this whole bar is converted into the red background color, and we can also control the active one, so bar active tint color, and we can also say bar tab active tint color to, let's say we want it to yellow, so this is highlighted, and we can also say tab bar label style, and here we can say font size as, let's say 20. So now it is looking good. However, let us try to get rid of this background color, because this is, I mean, we can give it a more styling, so there is nothing wrong with, and let us go with this red. So now this looks to be a little better. However, there are lots of styling, so this is just a matter of your creativity, your thinking, and how you can design and how you can implement it. So this is working fine. So we are able to implement our stack navigation, and we can also control this small icon. So for that we have to go with the material icon and however other icon classes, other icon library. So then we can control this icons also. So I hope like you enjoyed this session, and we'll see you in next coming session. So any question, any doubt, or if you have any advice for me, so please don't hesitate in reaching me out. And till then, take care and happy coding.